Hi, welcome to another one of my YouTube videos. I'm Hillary Mulick, a wedding photographer based in North Carolina, and here on my channel I educate other photographers in how to streamline their businesses, and I also share little peeks into my personal life. And on today's episode on my channel, I'm going to be talking about my biggest tip in how to niche down and attract your ideal client on social media. I think there's a lot of overthinking when it comes to posting on your social media and attracting your ideal client. And I just really wanted to simplify it and make it really easy for you so that for this upcoming year, you can really focus on your social media and attracting your ideal client and niching down so you're really only shooting the things that you want to be shooting and only attracting the clients that are going to be a good fit for you. And the best way to do that, this is going to feel so obvious, but I just feel like it needs to be said. Only post things on your social media that you want to shoot. Period. I think a lot of people feel this pressure that they need to post every single thing that they're shooting. Like, clients are going to be mad at you if they don't see you posting about them, or other vendors might be mad at you if you're not posting about the things that you shot for them at your last wedding. And that's not the case. Your social media platform is your own, especially your Instagram, and you can post whatever you want on there. And I don't want you to feel this pressure to be posting every single thing that you're shooting. And because what's going to happen is if you're posting everything, you're going to be attracting everything. So if you want to solely shoot weddings and you're continuing to post seniors and newborns and maternities, you're going to continue to book seniors and newborns and maternities. If you are shooting a lot of weddings, but maybe you're just not shooting a lot of weddings that are a good fit for you, then you need to only post about the weddings that you've shot that are a good fit for you. So for example, if you want to shoot more estate weddings, but you keep booking, country weddings, but you're posting a lot of country wedding stuff on your Instagram, you're going to continue to attract people who want to book you for their country wedding, because when they're searching on Instagram and they're searching that venue or certain vendors or different styles of photography and your images keep popping up for them, then of course they're going to be attracted to you and they're going to want to book you. So here are some tips to think about as you are trying to niche down your Instagram and attract your ideal client. So think about things that you shot this last year that really encompass your business and are a really great fit for you, and things that you would want to shoot over and over again. So first thing to think about is different wedding venues. Assuming you're a wedding photographer, because I'm a wedding photographer and I figured you're here on my channel because you're a wedding photographer as well. But think about past wedding venues that you've shot at and ones that you really enjoyed shooting at and would love to shoot at again, and maybe ones you didn't really love shooting at and maybe wouldn't really want to shoot at again. So take the photos from those venues that you have really liked and put those in a folder and start planning on using those a lot on your Instagram, because the more you post about these venues that you really like shooting at, the more you're going to attract clients that are either also getting married at those venues, because chances are before they contact you, they're going to have booked their venue already, or they're getting married at a venue that's very similar to that. And so they might find you through Instagram because you've shot at a similar place and they really loved the style of what you shot at this one venue, and their venue is very similar, so they're going to book you to shoot their venue. Think about different vendors that you may have worked with in the past that you really enjoyed working with, and post a lot of their things. And this could be hair and makeup artists whose style just really vibed with you, so post a lot of their stuff. Or different florists that you really loved. If there's a florist that you've worked with in the past and you felt like their flower style wasn't really your style, if you're going to continue to post the pictures of those floral arrangements that maybe weren't necessarily a good fit for you or your style, you're going to keep attracting the type of people that want those type of flower arrangements. So think about not posting as much as that and post more of floral things that you do really like. The last thing I want you to think about is special moments on a wedding day. So maybe you haven't shot at a lot of venues that are your ideal venue, or you haven't worked with a lot of vendors that are your ideal vendor, and have the ideal bouquet and the ideal hair and makeup and the ideal style that's going to mesh well with what you're looking at photographing more of in the future. So maybe instead think about specific moments that you photographed that you really love and you want to do more of in the future. So if you really love more candids, more dance shots, more first looks, or more traditional aisle reveals, or more cathedral veils, or more floral prints, or whatever. If you really love these specific things and these specific moments, and they're things that you have photographed in the past, post more of it, because what you're gonna do, whatever you put out there, is what you're gonna attract. And that's what's gonna help you build more of a clientele that is going to be a great fit for you and is going to be very interested in booking you, because you are putting out there something that they're really attracted to. So you're going to book more of that client and help niche down to those specific types of weddings, those specific types of clients, working at those specific types of venues, and working with those specific type of vendors that are going to have that very same style as you. I also wanted to insert in here that just because you are niching down your Instagram and you're trying to attract more of something specific doesn't mean that you don't take any other work on the side. Now, what I mean by this, so I advertise myself as a wedding photographer. Most of what I put out there on my Instagram is weddings, but I also do newborns and maternities. Last year, I think I shot 2 seniors, even though seniors is not my specialty. I also shot a bunch of branding content and influencer content, and I shot a lot of different things that I just wasn't putting out there on my Instagram. So I was still accepting inquiries from other things, and I enjoyed dabbling in other types of photography and enjoyed even more getting paid to do those things because I'm good at my job, but I don't necessarily want to attract those types of things all the time, because I want the main focus of my business to be weddings. And I make the majority of my income from photography through weddings and through specific type of clients and through specific types of venues that I shoot at, vendors that I work with. So that's what I'm going to try and attract more on my Instagram. I'll still take inquiries of other things, but I'm not necessarily going to be posting tons of newborn, tons of maternity, tons of senior sessions, because that's not what I want to fill my calendar with. I want to fill my calendar with weddings. So these are just some tips to help you niche down and attract more of your ideal client. And again, the biggest tip is whatever you put out there is what you're going to end up attracting. So for this upcoming year, make sure you're really thinking about collecting photos of things that you want to shoot again in the future, and only those photos are going to be the photos that you're going to be posting on your Instagram this upcoming year. Hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below, and I will see you again next week for another YouTube video. Bye guys.